Oh my God, it's painting corners.
Bang, bang.
That's Pat. Dude, this is fun because both of our teams are in a fantastic spot. Obviously,
Life is good.
2 out of 3 against the Cubs. My team, 2 out of 3 against the first place Marlins. Just real quick. First place. So we're all smiles, dude, because we're going to glaze our teams, of course.
Yeah. This is why we created this channel in the first place.
Bingo. Not only are our teams winning, but I'm watching all my ops in hell right now.
Yeah, dude, your ops are all just free falling right now. My ops are just kind of like skating by on thin ice. No one's really, falling off completely. No one's really, giving me much to worry about. So we're both in good places right now.
Dude, fucking great places. I guess I want to open up with some of just news around baseball real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start with Juan Soto is headed to the IL for a calf strain. I was watching the Mets game on Friday night. In the first inning, he was rounding second as the Mets bat finally got going, and started grimacing when he got to third. Juan Soto's been a workhorse, bro. People don't talk about it. Juan Soto is legitimately like an Iron Man. He's always good to go. He's played, I believe, 150 games since he debuted. It's always 150 games or more.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the only year he didn't was in 2020, right?
Yeah, and that's because there was not an opportunity to, because it was a short season. So Juan Soto does not miss baseball, and the Mets are going to need him. Now the Mets bats started to wake up a little bit. The Bo Bichette's, the Simeons, Viento's been really locked in, but him being out for a little bit is definitely not great news, especially because, dude, I'm of the belief that all 162 games matter, bro. We saw so many seasons come down to the final week.
Yeah. And it's funny because you'll have, and obviously it is a long season, right? And so you'll get fans that are saying, well, I'm not panicking because it's just week 2 of the season. We still got, 150 more games to play. Sure, that is true, but also you don't want to get off to a slow start. I've seen countless Indians teams in years past get off to extremely slow starts that, if not for kind of red hot spurts in the summer, they would have missed the playoffs. And that was, really bad back in the Manny Acta days and shit like that. So again, you don't want to panic when your team struggles out of the gate, but don't take any games for granted. I get that it's a long season, but these wins matter just as much as they do in September. So to me, it's almost time to panic if you're the Mets, right? Because no Soto for the next 2-3 weeks. You also have got Lindor slumping. So this is going to be a team that's going to rely on Luis Robert, Bo Bichette, and Marcus Semien.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a tough go. And
it's scary, but they all three of them have the upside to carry an offense. We've seen at the peak of their powers, all three of them can carry an offense on their own. But they're also 3 streaky hitters, specifically Semien and Robert, where if they're cold, they're ice cold. And it's kind of hard to snap out of it when there's no protection around them. So,
and last year, they were able to kind of weather some of the storms because I thought Pete Alonso was really consistent last year. Pete Alonso was super consistent, and that was really helpful. And I thought Brett Beatty gave him enough offense, but no Nimmo anymore.
Yeah, and Nimmo was always consistent, right?
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't, as good as Mets fans hoped he would have been last year. He was consistent. He never had the lows of the lows the way the Marcus Semiens and Luis Roberts can kind of provide if they're not feeling it at the plate.
Yeah, I mean the Mets to me should be worried. I just Soto for a couple of weeks, and then you got to see what he looks like when he gets back. But pitching wise, Peralta, McLean, and I think Kodai Senga has been this.
Kodai Senga has been fucking unbelievable.
The uptick in velo has been huge. I mean, and him kind of moving up to number 2 or number 3 level pitcher might end up saving them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you talk about through 2 starts, I believe he has 9 strikeouts in each of his first 2 starts. So he's been fucking.
The fastball's up 2 miles an hour, bro.
And it just makes that ghost pitch look even
that ghost fork.
Yeah, ghost fork. It's that much more effective when he's going like that. So yeah, dude. I mean, we're talking 2 starts into the year for Senga, 16 strikeouts and 5 walks. And walks were an issue and have been an issue for him in the past. He's done a good job of limiting it so far.
Yeah, how many runs has he given up this year? Or was his
Given
ERA?
up 4, so
Okay.
3.09 ERA. Actually, you know who leads their team in ERA 2 weeks into the season?
Is it Peralta or is it Clay Holmes?
It's Clay Holmes, dude.
Jeez.
12 2/3 innings pitched for Clay Holmes, only 2 earned runs.
Clay's
a 1.42 ERA.
I hate Clay, but Clay's good.
It'll be interesting to see if he can, do this for a full season.
Because what was he last year in terms of like innings total?
Well, he started off hot last year, but then I believe he fell apart towards the end of the season. I'll double check.
Put him back in the pen.
Because last year he finished with Finished with a 3.53 ERA.
So he was good last year.
Yeah, pretty solid. Made 31 starts, 165 innings.
Yeah, that's good. 2 WAR
Where's
player.
his I gotta look at his splits from last
first
year.
half, second half splits. I feel like he had a couple bad weeks.
That's what I thought, but let's see here. We'll go to 2025 splits. You go. Oh, where is this? Oh, here we go. By month. Yeah, he started the year in 6 starts in April and March. He had a 2.64 ERA. 5 starts in May, 3.34 ERA. 5 starts in June, 2.93 ERA. Then July and August made 11 starts, had a 4.5 ERA for those 2 months. Rebounded nicely in September. Only made 4 starts, so like you mentioned, came out of the pen a couple times, had a 3.09 ERA. So yeah, we'll see if he can do it for a full season, but promising so far. And Freddie's going to bounce back. He had that rough opening day start and looked good in start number 2.
Right. And Clay Holmes a year ago, I think the fastball velo being so much lower this year is fast. It was low last year.
But that makes sense, right? We like going from a reliever to a starter. You can't go, the same max effort that you do when you're only throwing 20 pitches in an outing versus trying to go 90 pitches.
Yeah, but to be like a 97 to 93 guy is crazy.
Well, what is who else has done the same thing? I believe is Ronaldo Lopez, because he was a reliever in Chicago, and same thing in Cleveland when he came over. Yeah, you're talking about Ronaldo Lopez. He had let's see, where's his average fastball velo? All right, so in 2020, he was sitting at 94, 2021 back up to 96, 22 was at 97. I think that's the year the Guards traded for him. 23, it was at 98. And then you've seen the last 2 years, 2025, it was down to 95. And then this year so far, it's at 94. So I think it's typical for these relievers turn to starters to see that dip in velo.
Yeah, that checks. I do want to talk about your team. Your team, guards, take 2 out of 3 against the good old Cubanoles.
Yeah,
Talk
dude.
About that series, man. Home opener, chase the louder moment.
Dude, it was I rarely have FOMO in my life, but Friday was definitely one of the biggest FOMO days I've had as a sports fan. I was getting texts all day from people. Are you coming up for the opener? Are you coming up for the opener?
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, fuck, dude. I just, there was no way I was going to get up there in time. I was hoping that maybe, if honestly what they should do, and I get that the home openers are always like that 4 o'clock start. If it was like a 6 o'clock start, man, I was going to be there. But that energy in the stadium felt electric. You could hear it, through the TV broadcast. And Chase DeLauder, man, having the home run. Gabriel Arias going the opposite field too, providing a much needed boost. And then how about Cantillo, man? Second start that he's kind of done his thing. And it's been good, fun to watch him. Dude, I saw they're calling him the Hawaiian Punch Out is the new nickname for Joey Cantillo. And I think I'm kind of here for it.
Hawaiian Punch Out? Good Lord.
I think I'm here for it, dude. But no, fun series. Obviously, bummer I was supposed to be at the game Saturday, but it got rained out.
I was going to go too.
Yeah, that's right. You were there too. So that was a bummer. It's a shame that I think the reasoning was because Fox had the broadcast for Saturday night as like the primetime slot, because they should have moved that game up, dude. At 1 o'clock, it's sunny and 70 in Cleveland. And then fast forward like 5 hours later, temperature dropped. The rain was bad. And then they played a doubleheader yesterday that not overly panicking on the fact that they got one hit in the first game because the weather was brutal. The wind was knocking balls down. Bo should have hit a home run that came back into the park. They were hitting some balls hard, just kind of got unlucky, and then bounced back nicely in game 2. And the offense came alive late in order to take the series. So 3 series in against 3 playoff teams, and we're 6-4. So I can't complain.
I think it was like a one hitter.
It was a one hitter, dude. And the one hit, did you see the one hit?
Yeah, dude, it was Kafis, and it was like 0.05 XBA, dude. He took 3 steps in, and the ball landed right where he left.
Yeah, just a terrible route. So that was funny. I mean, I also found this out today. The MLB is in a no-hitter drought.
They are, yeah. I found that out because somebody posted that. All right, this is now officially like the longest no-hitter drought in the MLB.
And so I noticed that someone posted it yesterday or today. We didn't have a no-hitter at all last season. It was funny because I felt like it was just a couple years ago where we were getting a no-hitter almost every other week. I mean,
I feel like every 2 weeks, no-hitter.
I mean, the one year the Tribe got no-hit fucking 3 times. I think that was 2021. So that was fucking miserable. But yeah, dude, whatever. The bats were a little inconsistent, but it was against some quality starting pitching. They got lucky on Friday. Horton, leaving the game due to injury.
Yeah.
And then, so, didn't have to face him for a full 5-6 innings. But then yesterday, going against Cabrera and Imanaga, like 2 solid starters. Like the Guardians.
I think Cabrera is really nasty, dude. Like I think he's so nasty.
Dude, his
heavy changeup guy, like the changeup is absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, he throws the changeup more than his fastball. But I totally get why, dude. It almost plays like a 2-seamer.
Yeah, it does play like a 2-seamer because it's like 93, 94.
Yeah, dude, he got it up to, he threw a changeup yesterday that was 95 miles an hour. And I'm like, what are we doing?
Bro? Like that should never be the case.
No.
But like he's primarily like normally he's like sits 30% changeup. He picked it up to 40% changeup for you guys.
Good scouting report, right?
Yeah, I mean the Guardians struggle hitting changeups. And that's why I think like the game 1 against Waka could be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it could be tricky. Although I think that facing a changeup like Cabrera's is probably has a top 5 changeup in the sport. I'm hoping that getting that out of their system, maybe see the ball a little bit better against Waka. I think the weather should be a little bit better than it was yesterday too. I know it was freezing cold up there yesterday. It looked like a miserable game to be at. And I almost went, but I was like, dog, this looks miserable.
And it was Easter too.
Yeah, Easter too. So just like bad deal all around. But no, dude, I'm excited. The pitching looked great for a 3rd consecutive series against a good Cubs lineup. I think a Cubs lineup that maybe is seeing guys regress a little bit. PCA has been one of those.
PCA looks bad, man. Like he looks lost up there, but like second half PCA was kind of like that though.
Year. I was gonna say we talked about it all back half of last year.
He fell off a cliff last year
because he was hitting everything in the first half and swinging at everything, and it's something that never matched with his like overall profile as a hitter. He's always been a high chase, high swing and miss guy, and like it really caught up to him.
Connected, connected. And then we started chasing worse. It was like when it was like Javi Baez.
Exactly.
it felt just like that. Like some of the outside slide. I mean, shit, dude, I got the Tampa Bay game on right now. I just watched him swing at a terrible slider.
Dude. And that's a terrible matchup for him too, because that's against McClanahan, and he's been really bad against lefties.
Yeah.
And so not surprised there. But no, dude, I'm excited about where the starting pitching's at. Joey Cantillo pitched great on Friday. And then both Slade and Parker Messick were dialed in yesterday.
Dude, Parker's such a dog.
Dude, it's funny. I made the comp today to one of my buddies. He's just like white CC Sabathia, dude. I think that's what it is.
Dude, he's like just a hefty dad hot pedestrian CC, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is to me. And no, man, he's been absolutely dialed in. Austin Hedges gave him a ton of praise after yesterday's outing. He's just got the stuff to be elite at this game, is what Hedges said, right? And stuff that we've talked about since he came up last year. Is not afraid to attack hitters, is not afraid to pound the zone, is not going to put guys on base. He's going to make you earn your way on. And man, when that changeup is on, it's fucking lethal, dude. And it was on yesterday.
Yeah. Concerns, Manzardo, one of the worst offensive players in the game right now. Worry about him? Anything you're seeing, or do you think it's going to come for him?
I hope, and I hope we see it today. I thought he actually had really good at bats in game one of the series.
There's one really good at bat
doubleheader
that comes to my mind that he hit the ball hard in.
Yeah, so the one he hit the ball hard out into the outfield, and then I forget if it was the first or second at bat or vice versa, but he also hit one hard on the ground just right at first. Then a walk later in the game. Like it feels like he's starting to see the ball a little bit better. Now had the second game off yesterday because they were going against a lefty, which I totally get. So hopefully today going against Waka, we see him kind of break out of it. Hopefully it continues to hit the ball hard and the results will come. I think I was impressed with his at-bats yesterday because before that he looked lost and it feels like he's starting to maybe put it back together. So it's something that we need big time.
No, and this offense has a real chance to be like top 10 in the league if your four best hitters are Manzo, Hosey, DeLauder, and Quan. Like you'll like that lineup all being 110 to 115 WRC plus guys is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, and obviously like Hosey's gonna flirt with like 140.
Yeah.
And
Hosey's another guy that obviously has to get going, but he's kind of been a guy that starts slow, so I'm not
and he started hitting some foul balls that were like home run worthy. Like
bro, he hit he hit about 4 yesterday that went 380 just foul, from both sides of the plate too. He was doing it, so he's close to getting on one of those tears. So excited to watch. But yeah, dude, I think the biggest concern right now is obviously Manzardo, and then the other guys that have been struggling, right? Bo Naylor. I know he put a charge into one against Cabrera that I think the wind kept in the park, but aside from that,
it looked loud.
It did, and we've talked about it, dude. He's one of those hitters when he gets a hold of one, it just looks different, right? It looks majestic. But it's that was, we really haven't seen that at all from him this year. A guy that's been slowly putting together good at bats is Gabriel Arias, and
Arias had a couple good at bats, yeah.
Dude, he's funny, man. Just the most wildly inconsistent player that has all of the talent in the world, and he just can't seem to put it together for long stretches of time. But defensively, man, he had some crazy plays over the weekend too. That throw that I forget who he robbed of a base hit yesterday. I think it might have been Nico Horner, but man, he's fucking nasty. Other concern really right now is the bullpen. The bullpen hasn't been great. I'm kind of over the Sean Armstrong experience. It's a fun, feel-good story to bring a guy who came up with the tribe back, but he's 35, man, and really none of his pitches kind of wow me.
I mean, do you feel good about Espino? Because I know he has been healthy, but he looks healthy now. Touched 100 in the cold. The fastball shape is borderline elite.
Dude, to me, that's got to be the next option, right? In terms of trying to find your right-handed setup guy, because from the left side, we're golden. Sobrowski and Herron are two of the best left-handed relievers in the sport right now. From the right-hand side, we don't have anyone. Brogdon has gotten hit around a little bit. Armstrong has been terrible. And then it's all right, you know what you're getting with Festa. He's gonna give you, innings. But it's not overpowering stuff. So I don't know.
I mean, the nasty stuff in your pen's been Sobrowski.
Yeah, dude, he's been a demon, dude. And when he first came up, I think it was 2 years ago, dude. You could see it, man. He's got that electric stuff. So excited. So hopefully, yeah. Again, Espino's a guy that obviously when he first came up and was a top prospect, everyone wanted him to be a starter. And
he's a reliever now.
He's a reliever at this point. It's fastball and it's slider for him. And if he's hitting 100 with the fastball, I love it.
Next series, thoughts, concerns. How are you feeling going into it?
I feel pretty good. I like our chances tonight. Waka, again, he's a guy that's always been a consistent pitcher, but I don't know. At this point in his career, I think I'm liking our chances, and I hope the bats can continue to get going after figuring it out late yesterday. Tomorrow, I feel great. Gavin Williams going.
Yeah. So you want to see him build up on. You want to see him build up on the next next start.
Exactly, dude. And the biggest thing for me is limit the walks. Right? If you could just don't. I get that it's a Kansas City lineup that's not. Anywhere near where the Dodgers are as a complete lineup, but this is a team that still does damage. So don't give them free passes. Don't allow yourself to fall victim to the big inning. So that's the main thing I'm looking for with the Gavin start. And then back to Cantillo against Reagans on Wednesday, which that's going to be a hell of a matchup because Reagans is one of my favorite pitchers.
Reagans is so nasty too, dude.
Yeah.
Their pitching is really nasty. Bobby Witt really hasn't gotten it going so far for them. Like, you don't want him to wake up this series, have it be next series. Maikel Garcia has probably been their best player all around, but the Kansas City lineup is like dangerous enough, right?
Yeah, dangerous enough. Pasquantino, Salvador Perez, Jack Caglione, right? Those are three big bats that can hurt you at any time. So keep Witt in check, keep Maikel Garcia in check, and hope that if they get to the long ball, it's solo shots, right? Not guys on base. So that's my biggest, worry for this series. But yeah, dude, just keep stacking series wins, man. We're 3 series in, and this is, now the first non-playoff team from a year ago that we're facing that probably should have been a playoff team last year, for being real. But yeah, dude, no, I'm excited. Pivoting to your Yankees. Almost had the sweep. That I thought you guys were going to come back last night. It had the makings to dude. It's going to so many Yankee games in my life. There's a feel in the stadium.
There's a buzz, yeah.
When they start getting that late inning magic, dude, it's weird. I can almost I felt it yesterday, and they just came up short. But the bats got going big time this weekend.
Yeah, dude. Look, I think that Ben Rice is the best hitter in the sport right now.
Dude, on fire. Thank God I have him in fantasy. Because he's on a fucking tear right now, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's tearing the cover off the ball. I mean, I had to pull it up, dude. Like, his Savant page looks like an Ohio State jersey. Like, it's absurd,
dude. It's almost better than last year. And
I think it is better than last year's right now.
Yeah,
last year's had a lot of balance. This year, he has sacrificed some swing and miss for hitting the ball harder.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you look at his...
It's disgusting. You have it pulled up right now?
Yeah, dude. 98th percentile or better in barrel percentage, ex-WOBA, average exit velo, ex-slug, hard hit rate, fucking 97th percentile walk percent. It's absurd right now, dude.
And well, to see 300s on there is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He here, I'll just show it off. This is for
it's disgusting.
So when we do this, it's like you just want to see as much red as possible.
Yeah.
And that's a fuck ton of red.
Yeah, dude. And you'll put up with, again, a whiff rate and a K rate that aren't even that bad, dude. And we talk about last year. Last year he was sitting at what? 71st percentile in whiff, 65th percentile in K rate. Like,
yeah.
Just a minimal drop off, dude. It's not like it's a crazy drop off there, and you're just getting more barrels, more power from him. Dog, he's what my buddy said it best today. This is what Yankee fans thought Greg Bird was going to be, right?
Yeah, dude. You used to. I used to get so stressed. I didn't want him to be Greg Bird. I wanted to be Ben Rice. Yeah. But he's hitting the piss out of the baseball.
Mm-hmm. He really is
destroying it. Like it's kind of wild optically to watch, and it's been good because like. The rest of the lineup hasn't been too great. Like Aaron's starting to put some barrels on some baseballs.
Yeah, obviously, Aaron's hitting. Stanton's been hitting.
Yeah, Stanton's been hitting, but like they've gotten virtually nothing from Jazz.
Yeah, I mean Jazz first big hit of the game. First big hit of the season came last night.
Yeah, so they're not getting anything from Jazz, McMahon, Wells, or who's playing shortstop for us?
Caballero. Yeah.
We're just not getting anything from them. So like sometimes the offense will like go dormant, but like Ben Rice, ton of pop, hitting 370 right now with an OPS over 1,300. So like you'll take that, and like our pitching has been really good. I mean, the glaring issue right now is the bullpen. But I mean, at some point, I think that either Weathers or Heel's going to be moved to the bullpen. That's going to be like not too bad. Mm-hmm. And kind of just need guys to be better.
Yeah, I mean, your bullpen, the guys that are struggling right now have good track records, so you hope that they get it right.
Yeah, I mean, Bird is like we'll see.
Yeah, but again, he's also not a high leverage guy. I'm thinking more so like the Camilo Duvall, right? Like that's a guy who, although he did kind of struggle when he came over last year.
Well, they all did. Every bullpen guy struggled. They blew that save in like with the Marlins.
Yeah, but Bednar was the one who I feel like struggled the least, right?
Yeah, well, they all just had that. They all had that rough outing.
Yeah,
against the Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking sent Greg Bird down. We never saw him again. We decided Duvall wasn't going to be high leverage.
Yeah. And then Bednar, I feel like
Bednar ended up being the closer, yes. But
Yeah.
it was a tough go. And also, like, there was a bad error in that game by Caballero too to cost them. But no, like, I feel good about where the Yankees are, dude. And like, I'm on Cy Young watch tomorrow. We got Schlittler lined up with Gavin, dude. Like, that's what
dude.
it is.
Two Cy Young candidates, man. I'm excited to watch.
And tomorrow, it's funny because like tomorrow will be a great test for Cam Schlittler. That's the A's. And the A's don't have great pitching, but that lineup can do some huge damage.
No, 1,000%. You always got to watch out for that lineup. I'm a little shocked that they haven't put it together as a team just because really it's been Shea Langoliers and that's been it, right?
Yeah, I mean Rooker had the walk-off yesterday.
He had the walk-off yesterday, but I mean you look at outside of Langoliers and sorry, Max Muncy's been hitting well too, but Brent Rooker, OPS just over 600. Lawrence Butler, Denzel Clark. Not that you envision those guys to be huge offensive threats, but they haven't really done much. Fucking Nick Kurtz doesn't have a home run, which is the biggest takeaway for me. Dude.
I didn't think Nick Kurtz would regress this much this early. But again, like Power Bat, we'll see how it gets going. Yeah. I'm glad that Muncy's off to a hot start. Because I remember people talked about him as like a more complete all-around player than Jacob Wilson. Wilson just had like the crazy bat-to-ball ability. Yeah. And then Muncy got sent down a year ago. And now he's up and he's really filling it up.
Yeah, dude, he's been balling so far. I mean, what? 904 OPS, 2 bombs on the year. Yeah, dude, Langoliers getting off to this hot of a start is something that I didn't see coming. Like, I always knew he was a decent bat.
That's Bangoliers.
That's Bangoliers, man.
I think he's got the same amount of home runs as
Chase.
Yeah, for the league lead.
2 league leaders, man. Crazy.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
But yeah, dude. So you got the A's coming up. Who's pitching? So you had Fried go yesterday. So yeah, Cam tomorrow.
Cam Warren Weathers.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you guys are rocking with the 4-man rotation currently. Mm-hmm. With the way your schedule is lined up.
And then if we need one, we'll probably go Yarby. We'll start him in a game.
Yeah. And then what's the timeline like for the rest of your rotation that's currently out? Rodon and Cole?
June, July
for both of them?
Yeah. I think Garrett Cole has his first rehab start this week.
As I say, it's got to be close, right? Because he had that, obviously, the spring training outing that last week of
we had two. He had 2 spring training outings.
Or 2 outings. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Obviously, once Cole and Rodon come back, that's dream rotation, right? With those 2, Fried, Schlittler, and then who's the 5th? Warren or
it'll be Weathers? Warren, but also Clark. Well, also Clark Schmidt is going to come back too.
I forgot about that. What is his ETA?
He's later. He's after All-Star break.
Okay. Yeah, but no, dude, you guys
good place, dude. Feeling healthy, man.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk a couple other teams. Obviously, like we talk about Reds over here. Rangers.
Mm-hmm. Reds took care of business.
Sweep the Rangers. Sorry,
dog.
Ben.
Chase Burns is so fucking fun to watch, dude. I love that. He's like arguably my favorite pitching prospect right now, or young pitcher, I should say, in the league. He's no longer a prospect, but dude, I have him in fantasy, and also his fucking strikeout line, I think, was 6.5 yesterday. Easy cash.
Smashed it.
Easy cash, dude.
I want to know the fastball shape has to be insane, doesn't it?
It has to be, dude.
Like similar pitchers to Chase Burns based on velocity and movement. Wow, holy shit. Joe Boyle, 2025 Joe Boyle, 2025 Bubba Chandler, and then third closest profile is Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, dude, but also you're leaving off Hunter Green and Dylan Cease. Like we're talking about
all
like elite fastballs right there with all those guys.
Flamethrowers.
Mm-hmm. No, dude,
what's I gotta my bad talk. I gotta find the shape on his fastball.
His the biggest thing for me too, and some we talked about last year was like his control. Only 1 walk yesterday in 6 innings,
which is super encouraging, dude. Because especially for someone that throws that hard.
Yeah, dude. That was a big time start against a Rangers lineup that's been really good too early on in the season. So
good God, dude, the fucking IVB is over 19 inches.
Fucking nasty, dude.
Oh, that's a 77 grade fastball.
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
That's cracked, dude.
Yeah, he's been nasty. But yeah, dude, the Reds looking pretty good right now. What, 6-3 atop the NL Central?
Mm-hmm. So it's inverted vertical break is what IVB is, and what's considered like really really good is anything above 17. Anything above 19, you're talking about like very elite, like Verlander category. His is sitting, not the best one, sitting at 19.7, which means the fastball's exploding into the glove.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at over 65% strike. He generated 21 fucking whiffs.
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
He's so good, dude. So
good.
Boston. Oh wait, are you worried about the Rangers at all?
And like worried in what sense? Like that they're in trouble?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the pitching's been solid, right? I mean, Leiter had a great start yesterday, which is huge for me because Leiter was the one that needed to take that next step this season. And
that's baby Hunter Brown, dude. He's so much like Hunter Brown to me.
Yeah, dude. It's only been 2 starts, but he looks solid. So, hopefully we see an encouraging start from DeGrom. I think we got DeGrom tonight.
DeGrom. So in my fantasy, I got DeGrom, Bubba, and Andrew Payne are all going tonight.
Oh yeah, dude. That's three of the young, or sorry, not DeGrom, but 2 of the young studs that we've been kind of locked in on.
Bubba Chandler is actually DeGrom, so it's like I'd have young DeGrom.
You have young DeGrom and real DeGrom. Yeah, dude. I have DeGrom in one of my teams too, so I could use a money start from him. But yeah, dude. No, I mean Texas. I mean that division is tough right now, right? Because I think Seattle is in 4th in that division currently.
And they're going to figure it out. Yeah.
And they're going to figure it out. Yeah. But Houston's 6-4, Angels 5-5, Rangers 4-5, Mariners 4-6. Yeah, dude, that division's going to be tight. That's going to come down to the wire. Dude, wait, talk about that division. Fucking Joe Adell. Was that Saturday, right? With the crazy 3 home run robbery day?
Yeah, Saturday 3 robberies.
You see it's got like MLB Twitter in shambles.
Yeah, dude. Because it's like
you go. That? Oh, no, I was gonna say it's got just the whole MLB Twitter in shambles because people are now realizing like I think it was Zach Cozart's tweet went viral asking like how that wasn't worth 3 defensive runs saved because he robbed 3 home runs.
3 solo home runs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is definitely a 3 DRS.
Yeah.
But I believe it's more than that, right?
Well, so they're saying I think I'd have to pull up the tweet now. That a home run robbery is worth 1.6 runs. Yeah, right.
It's worth 1.6 because it's an out plus. It's an out and a save.
Yeah, which is weird to me how that.
It's strange metrically to me as well.
Yeah, strange metrically for sure. But dude, people, it goes back to it's something that we brought up on the show a bunch of times last year. The catch probabilities on those.
Yeah.
I think the 2 that he caught against the wall were 90% catch probabilities. Mm-hmm. And the one that he dove into the stands was an 80%, which I know we've talked about it. They need to make adjustments for
wall adjustment because right now it's no wall adjusted because the one he really dove into stood up.
That was not an 80%.
And I'm so glad it happened against Cal Raleigh, right? Cal was one of those.
Cal was not the last one, but he was I think he was the first one of the game actually.
Yeah.
But it was Cal, Naylor, and then JP Crawford, I think was the last one.
Love it. And then last thing I want to hit before we get out of here, my Red Sox are cooked.
Hey, Caleb Durbin got a hit though.
Dude, the Red Sox suck.
It's gonna be a long season for them, dude.
Dude, they're so bad.
It's gonna be a fucking long season. Their offense is putrid.
Dude,
outside of Willie Abreu's been sick, but aside from that, everyone's been non-existent, dude.
Dude, he's hitting, but like if you look, it's just been a war for them. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, beat the Padres, and then lost 2 more in a row.
Mm-hmm. What 2-7 on the year?
Yes, 2-7 on the year. They won opening day against the Reds.
Absolutely
And then
brutal,
proceeded
dude.
to get smoked by everybody.
Roman Anthony, sub 700 OPS. William Contreras, sub 600 OPS. Trevor Story. You ready for Trevor Story's OPS?
What is it?
333.
Oh!
He's 5 for 42 with 17 strikeouts and no walks.
Dude, when does Kyle Harrison pitch again? Because that's what I'm waiting on.
Oh, well, they're going to face.
Like, I am shocked that Roman Anthony has a noodle arm.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of made its way around the internet. I keep getting the memes. Yeah, the fucking memes.
Oh yeah, dude. Kyle Harrison made his second start already. Yeah, dude. Oh,
what did he do in his second start? I don't think
5 innings, 4 hits,
6 Ks.
Or
no, dude, it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
5.1, 2 earned on 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 Ks.
Hey, it's better than Rangers Suarez.
Uh-oh,
Spaghetti-O. The Red Sox are bad. Get me out of here, Pat. I'm tired.
Yeah, dude. Hey, good show. We'll be back probably Thursday. Do a little mid-week recap. But yeah, dude, go Tribe. Let's stay hot. Your Yanks are staying hot. The Reds are hot, man. Life is good over here on Peyton Corners.
Go Rafael Devers. Strike 3.
Strike 3. We're out.